Welcome back, everybody. I'm back today with a PPP update, a Paycheck Protection Program update. It has been far too many days without anybody talking about PPP, and I got to give it to us straight. I've got some good and I've got some bad things I want to highlight for us here. We need to talk about the status and the potential for more money, more funding to head towards the PPP program and what bills are out there right now. Who is currently getting funded? People are still receiving funds in PPP. I'm going to talk about that. And I need to talk about what's happening in Congress right now because there's a lot of this left wing, right wing, back and forth happening. And we got to talk about that as well. Okay, so share this video with everybody inside the PPP program, the Paycheck Protection Program. There's a lot of great information contained inside, so let's get you all caught up. Welcome back, everybody. As I said, I'm here today to deliver a PPP update. It has been quite silent out there in terms of people talking about the Paycheck Protection Program, and I don't think we should be silent. There's a lot of things happening in Congress right now, a lot of debates going on, and now is the time not to be silent because we need to be remembered for everybody out there for retro PPP, people wanting to seek Paycheck Protection Program for the first time who just learned about the program, and then all of those millions out there that have been stuck in a fintech queue waiting to get funded. We need to talk about all of you and make sure Congress remembers all of us, okay? By the way, if you have not met me before, my name is Edward Bilder. I focus heavily right now on PPP, EIDL updates, and the stimulus updates because so many small business owners out there just need that support to get them to a brighter tomorrow, and I'm here to help you guys. Tune into other videos because I do teach wealth strategies on how to start with nothing and gain yourself a lot of money. You could check out my video on my $2,645 each day through AirBNB. And I have a big announcement. I announced this yesterday, but I announced it on my EIDL videos, and I didn't want to forget my PPP viewers that I have a 50 off going on right now for my crash course on Airbnb, where you take that $50 bill, cash flow in 3 business days, get yourself an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. It is half off right now for the next 12 hours. I'm going to start it at noon and I'm going to end it again at midnight. I did this yesterday. I had great results, but I remembered I forgot all of my PPP people, and I don't want to forget you. Run out there right now. You can grab the crash course half off. Fantastic program. Go check it out in the description. All right, I want to congratulate everybody because there are people that are finally getting paid. Small businesses are finally getting paid. Funds are reaching those error code applicants, and I'm telling you, they've been waiting greater than 45 days. I thank you to everybody who commented here on the channel. And if you finally received your funds, please leave me a message in the comments. Let me know what type of error code you were stuck in, and let me know that you finally received your funds. It's fantastic that we can all celebrate together, and I want to make sure that everybody out there can be informed so they know if they're going to have a brighter future tomorrow as well and see themselves get funded as well. All right, so thank you so much in advance. I want to announce something on the Blue Acorn applicants who are also receiving funding. This is also positive news. These individuals applied after the May 4th cutoff when all that money was apparently run out, okay? So some of the Blue Acorns headed towards CDFIs, and they are finally getting paid out as well. So that is also great news. Now, there were some error codes that were held up with some of the Blue Acorn applicants as well, and surprisingly, they are also being funded. It seemed like they were stuck in a secondary review with the SBA and not officially Blue Acorn, and it looks like they are getting funded. So congratulations to everybody out there finally getting your funds. I'm sorry you had to wait so long, but time to celebrate, right? So what do you guys think? Do you guys want the good news first or the bad news first? I think I'm going to go with the bad news first, all right, because I think there's some potential to see additional funding inside the good news. Right now, Congress is back in session. I'm delivering the bad news. They are debating the next package, the infrastructure package, and it's dropping in price. So it went from $2 trillion dropping down to $1.7 trillion. They've removed the stimulus checks. All right, so the Biden and the Democrats have officially removed the possibility of a stimulus check, and Republicans are now debating on this infrastructure bill. I mean, they're debating pretty heavily, okay, because the Dems want to raise taxes to get this done, and the Republicans want to redirect COVID money to pay for it, all right? Now, where would they redirect COVID money from? Possibly EIDL. I know that's scary to say, which can be also redirected towards Paycheck Protection Program, okay, or the Restaurant Revitalization Funds. There's approximately $260 billion still sitting in the EIDL fund. And we know that we have until December of this year to use up all that money, but it seems like it's becoming this feat that is impossible to reach. They don't believe that we'll actually hit $260 billion. So the question is, do you cut off maybe 100 billion, 150 billion of that and redirect it somewhere else? Maybe send 120 billion over to hashtag retro PPP. Everybody out there who filed using their net and now is eligible to file using their gross. Bridge that gap. 120 billion would certainly do it. So what could have possibly been in the Democrats' favor to get a stimulus bill across and include things that, you know, could be included into budget reconciliation is the fact that they possibly had 2 budget reconciliations available. Well, the parliamentarian cut them down to only 1. And that creates more conflict because now they have to determine, are they going to combine these 2 bills, make it slightly larger, right, but not as large as it was, make it slightly larger so that they could get both sections of the infrastructure bill squeezed into one and then get it across. But guess what that leaves out? That leaves out small business, okay? That definitely leaves out small business because that infrastructure bill is focused on creating new jobs, employment jobs, and not so much focused on small business, okay? So that could be a very bad thing. The fact that they removed one of the budget reconciliations as a path forward and cut them down to just 1, that could be a deal breaker for the possibility of more PPP funding. Okay, let's talk about and focus on the good stuff that's happening right now because Nydia Velázquez in the House Small Business Committee is talking about sending additional funding, and talking billions, to the Restaurant Revitalization Fund. And why is that good for PPP? Because we need to also remind her that PPP has millions of applicants out there that have yet to be serviced as well. If we look at RRF, Restaurant Revitalization Fund, RRF, they're calling for hundreds of billions of additional dollars to go towards the program because they're suggesting that 99.5% of everybody out there who applied had yet to be serviced on this fund that's available in the RRF. And if they didn't receive money, and we know that there's 120 billion in retroactive PPP, we know there's millions out there just learning of the Paycheck Protection Program for the first time, and we know that there's millions that were sitting in the queue, we need to shift their opinions away from only going with veterans, minorities, and women and open this program back up to everybody and demonstrate for them that yes, there is still a big demand out there for the Paycheck Protection Program to support small businesses who in some cases only received 1 draw 2.5 months, possibly 2 draws for 2.5 months, possibly only received it in net, cutting their 5 months in half or even farther. I mean, it could have been 1/4 of it that they received by using their net application instead of their gross application. I'm approximating right now, if we really want to just keep the program alive and move it, we need about $200 billion. I know previously I've said approximately $300 billion really cover the program, but if we want to dial it back, $200 billion would really get it done. We'd be able to run the program for another 60 days, approximately $40 billion for each month. For all the small businesses out there that are just learning of the program, you could service millions of people and then take that $120 billion and send it towards hashtag retro PPP. So today's the day. Make sure you remind Ben Cardin, Nydia Velázquez, and all of your favorite congressmen and women out there, hashtag retro PPP, hashtag more PPP funds. Leave a message in the comments if you also support this. Make sure you guys support the channel, become a subscriber, tune in daily for your updates. We talk about EIDL and PPP. So please leave us a comment that you support more PPP funding and retroactive PPP. Now's the best time to remind our favorite congressmen and women that we still support this program and that many businesses out there are just learning about it and still need the support. I thank you guys so much. Before you leave, don't forget you could check out my crash course on Airbnb found in the description. It is half off until midnight tonight, 12 Eastern Standard Time, midnight. That price will go back to its regular price. I didn't want to forget my PPP viewers, and I had great success with this yesterday with EIDL. Grab that $50 bill. You can start cash flowing in 3 business days. Get into the real estate game through Airbnb. You don't have to own the property. Earn an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. And if you want to scale it up, you just keep repeating the process over and over and over again and build yourself an empire. You can check out my video at the end of this video, how I earned $2,645 each day through Airbnb. And remember, I'm always looking for new partners in my B&Bs. You can message me in the comments if you're interested in those opportunities as well. And don't forget, before you leave today, to grab your free stocks, your free crypto, and your free sign-up bonuses. I'll leave another video at the end of this video that teaches you how to use affiliate marketing to get free money, $3 grand every month through Webull, BlockFi, M1 Finance, and Robinhood. You never have to show your face. You post into Facebook, and you grab $3 grand in free money all the time, every month. It's pretty awesome as well. Check that video out. I wish you all the best, folks. I will keep pushing for PPP and retroactive PPP as much as I can here, and keep tuning into the channel. If you guys need further assistance outside my free content found right here on YouTube, you can find me pinned in the top comment for a one-on-one consultation. Just click the link and set up a phone call with me. I wish you all the best, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.